Hey guys, so before I start the video, I just want to shout out Farah from Orlando and Randy from Texas. They purchased their 360 photo booths and started their 360 photo booth business, and I just want to say congrats guys, shout out to y'all made a step, and I'm here to help you. If you guys need me, you already know where to find me and how to find me. And if you want to start a 360 photo booth business, click the link below and purchase a 360 photo booth. It's not only an amazing deal, but you have access to me and you can ask me any question you want, and I help kickstart your photo booth business. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, one of my subscribers who goes by the name Pamela Washington, shout out to you, she wanted to know which device should she use for her 360 photo booth. Should she use her phone, a GoPro, or an iPad? This video is going to be really short because it's all simple to me. It depends on what you're going for. If you're going for quality, I would definitely say you need to use the GoPro. The GoPro is 4K. It is so crisp and clean. It is just impeccable quality. The GoPro is going to give you that. What the GoPro will not give you is you won't be able to mirror it to the TV. Now, correct me if I'm wrong guys. If I'm wrong and there's a way for you to mirror your GoPro to the TV so that the customers or the guests can watch it after, leave a comment below and let me know. I might be wrong. I don't know everything, but from what I do know, the GoPro cannot be mirrored to the TV, which was a deal breaker for me. But if you're into quality and that's what your customer wants, you should definitely use the GoPro. I use my phone, my personal phone. I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max. For me, the quality is good enough and it can be mirrored to the TV, which is a big wow factor. No, I'm not even going to talk about the iPad because it's just too big, it's too bulky. I'm not going to use the iPad, and it can't fit on my ring light anyways. I think I see people use the iPad, but I won't because it's just too big, too bulky, and it's just not going to work for me. So I use the iPhone because it can be mirrored to the TV. Now, from my experience, a big wow factor is when the guests are seeing themselves on the TV. That is what makes them go, wow, I need to have this at my event. So it's good for you to use the GoPro, and when they download it, they are like, wow, this is really good quality, but they're not seeing it on the TV. That experience of seeing it on the TV, they won't get that. They won't, quote unquote, be the center of attention, so to speak. I feel like you're losing in a sense because you're trying to create an experience for your guests, for your customers. You're trying to create this unforgettable experience. And for me, what I've seen is a big part of it is when the guests are seeing the video that they just did on the TV. It's like, wow, you know, and that's where the reactions come from. So for me, it's a big deal breaker, and that's why I always use my iPhone. I actually know a few people that uses the GoPro for their 360 photo booth, and I did an event with a guy that used the GoPro, and what I saw, connectivity issues. Every time he tried to spin the camera, it's like it disconnected and he had to reconnect it, and trust me, that is a nightmare when you're doing an event, and that alone kind of scarred me from using the GoPro. And you know, the screen is really small, and he was going down, scrolling, trying to connect it. You don't want that in the middle of an event. Now, don't get me wrong, I talk highly about the quality of the GoPro, but the iPhone quality, great. And again, it gives the customer that experience of watching their video on the TV, which the experience is what's gonna get you more customers. I feel like that's the reason why I have so much repeat customers, you know, because I have the big television there and they're watching the videos after and they're laughing and they're, you know, it's just a vibe, it's an experience, and that's what I try to create for my customers. So I will always go with the iPhone over the GoPro. If you're going to use the iPhone, one thing to consider is all of the videos are going to be saved to your camera roll, and you know, on average you're doing like 30, 40, 50 videos per event. It is going to definitely take up space in your phone. So what I do is, you know, when I'm done with an event, I go through the videos that I like, I keep them, and I delete the rest, you know, and I use the videos that I have to make content. So it's definitely going to take up space in your phone, but that is definitely something to consider if you're going to use your iPhone. And some people might say, you know, why don't you just buy an iPhone solely for the purpose of your 360 photo booth business? And personally, I am in the business to make money, not to waste money. I don't need a second iPhone when I already have one that's working perfectly. All I need to do is manage it and delete the videos off the phone when I'm not using them. So I don't need to buy a second one, and I don't think you need to either. But if you have the butter like that and you feel like you can do that, then hey, by all means spend that bread. But I'm not going to do it. I'll use my personal phone. But I'll always choose the iPhone over the GoPro because the iPhone can be mirrored to the TV, while the GoPro just has too many connectivity issues, which can be a nightmare. Speaking of nightmare, click here to watch a story of my worst event ever.